It's a 20-minute video, so I'm too ADHD to watch it. Neo Ness, an hour. Wait, bro, I didn't upload in 2 months and he uploads twice in the same day. That's crazy. I gotta check this video out, bro. What was Neo Ness got to say today?
So as many of you may know, Anaros Prime is getting vaulted next, and if you guys have watched this video here, which I made about a year or two ago, but we've known about this for a long time in Warframe. I mean, I've got previous videos.
Am I tripping or? Yeah, literally, he put one out. Oh, yesterday. I see.
So as many of you may know, Anaros
1 hour ago, bro. This is so new.
And if you guys have watched this video here, which I made about a year or two ago, but we've known about this for a long time in Warframe. I mean, I've got previous videos that are very similar to this. I don't know if I still kept them up on the channel or not, because my old audio stuff used to be whack, but here we have it. Watch this video, and you'll understand why it matters that you focus on getting an Anaros right now. But for right now, what I'm going to be doing is showing you just one method of, let's say, how you can go about getting an Anaros. So I know a lot of you are interested in platinum. As you can see, I don't necessarily need it, but I am collecting a lot of this platinum to reinvest it. Reinvest it in what, you may ask? That's a fantastic question. You're so smart. I'm reinvesting it back into you guys, into this community. So if you guys didn't know, you can earn free Warframes, weapons, and mods just by hanging out on my Twitch channel. Come down to my channel, ask me more about that when I'm live, and you can find out all about it. But definitely drop a follow there. I do all the big events in Warframe, and can help you guys out as I have been for the last 7 years. But right now, we're going to type in Anaros Prime, and we're going to see that I've been doing a little bit of collecting. And currently, what I'm looking to collect are the helmets, which used to be the lowest number of things that I've had, but I've been at this for maybe like a month or two on or off. Like, you know, just in my leisurely time, I've been jumping on a website a lot of you guys are probably familiar with. If not, it's warframe.market, and I'm going to be buying stuff off of warframe.market. So, clicking the buy button, copying that, and I'm just going to be jumping back and forth and plugging this into the game. So I'm going to paste that in there, I'm going to hit enter. I want to buy an Arsenal Optics 16 plat. It's already let me know, so I'm going to grab the next one, and I want you guys, we're getting right into this. And why are we getting right into this? Sure. Fantastic. Great, so he's inviting me, accept. I want to give you guys tips about how I go about doing this so you can make it nice and fast, too, for yourselves. But the last few weeks, I haven't really been doing this, like, hardcore. Like, I haven't sat here and had, you know, day after day after day after day burning through all of my trades. I've really just been like,
that's what I've been doing the last year.
A week when I have some extra time, I'll be like, all right, let me just go grab a few of them. And I've been doing that for like the last few weeks, and that's how I got my sets kind of collected back up. And it's probably a good idea to do that when you're seeing these things, especially for this. This part is a rare part that I'm after right now, and it is currently, I'm buying it now for 16 plat. I totally also, here's another tip. We'll buy more Anaros Prime Neuro if you have more. So that's another thing too, is every time I get into a trade with somebody, I just want to double check if they have more, because if I find a really low price and they've got more of them, I want more of them for the low price, obviously. I don't just want to buy one and then go back to the market and then see that their name has been sitting there for like another hour after I bought it from them because I was silly and didn't ask if they had any more. So I want to ask them, do you have more?
This is very, very important. If you do it every single time, the
common thing that's going to happen is most of the time
you will be able to make more profit per trade because you'll be able to get multiple in the same trade.
Items off of people that are the same thing.
That's a value. That is a valuable.
That are the same thing
very valuable
for the same low price. And that's just fantastic when that happens. So it really does make a lot of sense for you guys to really be on top of this. Now, while we're in between all these trades and everything that's going on right here, I'm going to be closing out. Whenever I send a message, here's what I'm doing. I'm basically going to grab a message off Warframe Market, right? I'm going to plug it into the game, like right now. And once I do that brand new message, I'm going to close it. And you know why I'm going to do that? Because he may never see my message. He may be fake. Like, he might not actually be there. And then he's just sitting there forever for me to scroll through multiple tabs. So there's another tip for you. when you guys plug a name in, right away, get rid of it. Because if they're alive, they'll respond to you. If they're not alive, it doesn't matter, unfortunately.
Another option you can do is you can send them an invite, close the tab, and if you're already in your dojo, they'll either join you. If you're trading with multiple, if you're trying to get it fast, right, and you message like 2-3 people at once, even if one person doesn't join you, maybe the next person does. And so yeah, and maybe if the person doesn't join you and they want you to join them, maybe they'll send you a message afterwards. So yeah, this is a really good tip. Very good tip.
So we're gonna do that again. We'll buy more Inaros Neuro if you have more. Okay, and my wording of things is a little off there, but that's totally fine. While I'm waiting for him to respond, I tabbed out, I grabbed another one, gonna plug a new message in, and this person is offline. That's another thing I want y'all to be aware of, because I know a lot of you watch a lot of my videos about making platinum, and you're learning all the ways to make plat, which is great. There's a lot more than most of you realize, but I'm literally grabbing all of these. I probably won't go higher than 20 for now. Like 20 might be the highest that I'm going, because I know the weekends are where it's at. When you grab stuff, like I've bought stuff as low as, I think the lowest one I bought so far within the last month was maybe 7 platinum. That happened once, and then after that might have been 11. I've definitely bought a few for 12. I bought a bunch for 13. Like, they'll get low on the weekend. They will definitely get low on the weekend.
It's the weekend
right
right now.
Page up. If you have a second monitor, it'll make life really easy.
Oh, it's the weekend right now.
Just be ready to grab that stuff. 16. I guess he doesn't have more, or he doesn't speak English. That's another thing to consider too. I've realized a lot of people here, because I said we'll buy more if you have more. He hasn't responded to that, so either he don't speak English, or he don't know how to read. I don't, whatever that's about. I didn't even get a response. And to be honest, if he hits me back up,
yeah, the reality is that this game is almost like, it's pretty much worldwide, pretty much. So people who are using Warframe Market, they might not speak English. They might speak a different language. It's pretty common to bump into people who are not English. Very common.
later,
if you trade a lot.
Like, oh, I just saw your message. Yeah, like, I'll let him invite me. I'll go get another one. Totally fine with that. Okay.
Some people use translators and some people do not.
We're gonna...
Some people, yeah, it just depends.
Another one. So there, we got 20. We'll close that. We'll grab another one for 20. Paste it. Close that. Grab another one for 20. There's like 2 more after this. I'm gonna close that. And I know some of you might be like, how are you gonna manage all these people? If they want the platinum, they'll wait. You know what I mean? Like, now that doesn't mean I'm gonna intentionally force them to wait. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, hey, I have you under the palm of under my thumb or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna be like that much of a dick, but sure.
The thing is he's not inviting them before closing the message, which, I mean, you don't need to invite them, but if you're in your own dojo, sending them an invite could prompt them to join you. And if they don't speak English, they might not message you back. So sending an invite and then closing the tab, that is what I would recommend. Just to get more trades, because people might join you.
So he says 1 second, sure, no big deal. And I'm just gonna dip out of. Oh, okay, there we go.
I could be wrong. Maybe I missed it. Maybe he is
inviting. Would be very
inviting before
fantastic
closing.
if the loading screens here ran a lot faster, or if there was just some, I don't know, some way to get in and out of trades with people. If there's one thing that I think would make this a lot easier, as far as, like, you know,
being able to trade without having to go to the dojo,
would be if, like, you didn't have to jump around from dojo and in and out of loading screens all the time. But then again, like, I'm on, like, the next level right here. Like, most of you that are making trades and doing stuff like that, it's kind of like spur of the moment. You realize you need something, you're after one item. I'm hitting here, like, stocking up, which is, I guess, why it's kind of an inconvenience. We'll buy more if you have more. Neuro. Okay. Okay, 1 sec. We'll buy more Neuro if you have more. So I'm just throwing these messages in here to get ahead of schedule here. We'll buy more Naros Neuro if you have more. Okay, just the one, and he wants 20 for it. 2, 0, yeet. Okay. So, plugged it in there. We want to get this, get out, because now we've got people waiting on us. And the entire trade failed. That's not cool. Don't close the trading session. Get back in here. My time is being wasted. And he doesn't even know. He didn't do the trade.
That's why.
He doesn't even know. Alright.
See, joining other people's dojo, because of the loading times and because little tiny mistakes can happen like this where the guy didn't even know and he left. You can prevent this by being in your own dojo and then sending invites to everybody when you're sending a message out, because then some people will join you, some people will want you to join them, but they can wait. If they really want you to join them, they can wait for the other people who are already there trading with you, and you could just let them know that you have a couple people in your dojo trading with you, and that you'll be like a minute or so, and they'll be willing to wait, or they'll join you. So yeah, that's what I'll recommend, is like sending that invite out right when you send the message out, and trying
the join session. What is
and also doing your best to not join other people's dojos and then say get them into your dojo. But at the same time, if they're just not able to load your dojo because it's too dank for their PC or something, then you might be forced to go to theirs.
On for the love of Jesus.
Just to make it fat, like work.
We'll buy more if you have more. Here, like sign a mission. Okay. We'll buy more Naros Neuro if you have more. Go. Trade never went through. So anyway, because that happens, I'm gonna go to my own dojo, and we're gonna wind up finishing up these trades. So, yeah, 9 minutes in. Okay. Invited to game. Okay, so I got this guy back into a trade after letting him know the trade never went through, or like the trade failed. So, okay, great. Now I can tip my waiter. Thank you. And we're gonna get rid of that. What happened there? What was that? This. Sure. Buy more. Okay, let me look. I only have one. Okay. Consumer of burritos. Gonna jump in their game. Yeah, voting for dojo. That's another thing too. I want you guys to be aware. You might think like it's smart for you. This is just something I've noticed personally. This is probably the final tip here, but something I've noticed personally is when I binge through these to like, buy items from people,
it's not
I
as efficient.
First thought it would be really smart for me to sit in my dojo and for me to be inviting people. And I've come to find that that doesn't necessarily help, because for whatever reason, these foreheads think it's smarter to like go to their dojo and invite you there. And the reason why I call them foreheads, like they kind of should be like poked at a little bit.
Yeah,
for doing that. Like,
I do agree with it.
If I want to buy it from you, give me the opportunity to show you that I'm not a moron. And I'm already trying to be efficient and saving time, and I'm already going to be in my dojo ready for you. Don't not message me back and then hit me back up like from your dojo. But it happens a lot.
It does happen a lot, yeah.
Some people are already actually in their dojos when this happens, and that's fine. But I could tell more often than not, there is definitely situations where people just get the message, excitement.
So yeah, just because this does happen a lot, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't just send out an invite and sit in your dojo. Yeah, obviously, a lot of people are weird, or they just... Another reason is because maybe they have a bad PC, and anytime they try to join other people's dojos, their Warframe crashes, and so they're in their own dojo, which is like no decorations at all or something, and that's the way that they're able to trade. So keep that in mind when you're trading, is that some people won't be able to join your dojo, and you'll need to join them in order to do the trade. But, if you're sitting in your dojo already and you send out like 10 or like just 3 or 4 messages all at the same time, and then you invite each of them, and then you close all the messages, most likely somebody's going to either reply or join you. And if not, then you could just get another batch of 3 or 4, and you'll definitely have somebody join if you get like 10 messages sent or 10 invites sent. No shot you wouldn't.
It's like just super excitement and panic, and they're like, oh my god, I don't want to lose this sale. I don't want to lose this sale. I better go waste time and go to my dojo instead of hitting them back up. Because you know what, you could just go INV, invite. That's it. YouTuber, thanks. Okay, boom. Done with that. Close and hit this and just check. Yes, we do have another. So escape button, Boomtown. We got another invite. And
This guy asked for himself for 300 plus.
waiting on me to get to my own dojo. But while these guys are already at their dojos, they're already basically, this kind of is like what we were just talking about. They already don't have or what am I trying to say? They're not getting caught with their pants down here. Like, they are prepared. They're like, bro, I'm gonna go to my dojo, hook you up. Sorry, another mission. We'll buy more Inaris if you have more Inaris. All right. Didn't say anything to that. I only offer it once. Like, I only say it once. I don't pester people. Because, you know what I mean? Like, do you want to get pestered by people? So, no, I don't want to get pestered. You don't want to get pestered. So I ask once. It doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. Thank you, and have a good day. Anyway, if you guys want to learn about making platinum, there are tons of different videos on my YouTube channel.
One sec,
here.
the video's almost over.
I may not make
It's like 1
videos
minute.
like, at least as of lately, I may not be making videos all that often, but I've made all the videos you need to be wealthy AF, or as wealthy as you want to be. Currently can make about 10.
Yeah, this guy has a ton of videos for almost everything related to Warframe, pretty much, I think. So, I definitely recommend this guy. Thank you, NeoNest, for the video and all of the information. There are some tips that I never even thought about in this video, which is extremely useful to me, and like almost no videos that I watch on Warframe stuff had stuff that I didn't already know. So this is something, yeah, this is something like this actually value. Great video, loved it.